Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Dad Talk. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ken, and today we're going to be revisiting something. Let me just reach over and grab it. We're going to be revisiting this bee. We talked about this in a nice review. We did get a comment on that video on asking how to actually change the wheels, like a how-to. So that's what this video is about. If you want to see the review on this Bee Buggy, click in the description. If you just want to learn how to change the wheels, continue watching. Now, you might be asking yourself, why do you want to change the wheels on this? Very simple question to answer there. They scratch the hell out of your floor, and I don't mean like a little, like they're bad. We have luxury vinyl, and it just tears it up. I imagine it would do the same on laminate. I imagine it would do the same on hardwood. The wheels are just cheap plastic, very rough edges on them. They're just terrible wheels on this thing. I don't recommend it. I don't even know why this company would use these wheels. It's clear as day they suck. They also break. This one we bought brand new, and brand new on the shelf, the wheel is broken. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty much like just half a wheel. So yeah, let's get right to it. I'm gonna tell you what you need, and then I'm gonna show you how to do it. So here's what you're gonna need in order to get these wheels to not suck. You're gonna need 4 of these rubber swivel wheels. The reason I say these specifically is because we've already used them. They work very well. I know that these wheels are going to work just fine. These are at Home Depot. I'm sure you can find similar at Lowe's. Just make sure that they look like this. Just make sure that they've got that rubber on the edge. These are 2-inch casters. There's the barcode. I will leave a link in the description too to buy these online if you want to do that. But yeah, get 4 of these. You're going to need them. You're going to need Allen's key set. This looks like, what size is this? I'll put the size on the screen. But yeah, it's this one. So you're going to need this, and then you're going to need a nail set. This is going to come in handy to pop out the crappy wheels. You're going to need number 10 1/2-inch screws. These you can also find at Home Depot or Lowe's or your local hardware store. Honestly, guys, if you can shop local, go to your local hardware store. Don't give the big box guys your business if you don't have to. If you can find these casters and these items at your local store, please do. Finally, the last thing you're going to need is a hammer and or a mallet. Either one of these will work. It just depends on how quickly you want to get the job done. I go with the mallet because the mallet seems to do a better job than the hammer. The hammer, it's not heavy enough to get the wheels out, but you guys will see that. It's a little difficult to get the wheels out of the holes that they're in. It takes a little bit of elbow grease to get that done. But yeah, let's get right into step 1. Let me put all these things aside. All right, so on the bottom of your bee, you have several of these. I think 4 to be exact. I don't want to say several. There's 1 down bottom, 2 here, and 1 here. You're just going to take them all out with your Allen's wrench. They should come out fairly easily. If you have like the attachment for a power drill gun, if you own one, you can use that too. I don't recommend using it to put them back in because you could overdo it and strip it. And that's not something you want to do. So you're just going to take these out, put them off to the side. Don't lose them. You're gonna want to keep these handy because you do need them. Basically, what these do is they keep the bee on the wood, and you might get one that's stripped from the factory. I do have one on here that's already stripped, but it's not too bad to where it's going to prevent me from getting it off. I should still be able to get it off. I'm going to keep saying get it off. If you have any washers that stay stuck in, make sure you get them out because you don't want to lose them. They do have different sizes too. The long ones, I believe, go in the middle, and then the 2 ones on the ends are shorter. So this is my one that's stripped. So you can see I'm just trying to keep my Allen's wrench straight so that it comes out. So now that you have them all taken out, you're just gonna pretty much pry it apart. You can place this bee part to the side. You don't really need it right now. Be careful because the handle does come right out. You don't really have to separate that right now. You want to keep it in its slot. But this is what we're going to focus on. As you can see, we have all of the casters are through here, and they're in there pretty well. So step 2 is going to be to pound these out with a hammer and nail set. All right, so now that I have all of those wheels out, the next thing I want to do is position the new casters. And I like to put them directly over the existing holes. Make sure you're not putting them over the holes that your Allen screws go in, because that would be a big mistake. So we're just going to position these in a place that looks almost identical on each side. You can measure it out, but I mean, it doesn't matter as long as they're as close as can be. So I position all 4 of my wheels. Now, you can do this with a screwdriver, or you can do it with a power drill gun. It'll work fine either way. So I'm going to go get my lovely Craftsman drill gun, and then I'm just going to drive the screws right in. But you can use a screwdriver. You don't have to use a drill gun. So once you have your wheels on, what you want to do is you want to take this, and then you want to get your B portion, and you want to line it back up how it was, and you want to put it right back how it was before you took it apart. Just line everybody up. Sorry about my microphone cable. I don't have wireless yet. I'm poor. So, but that's okay. It's okay to be poor. So basically, yeah, you just line up the holes, and then you screw your little guy back together. Use the same Allen's key that you used before. So there you have it. All the new wheels are on. You will notice that I put the wheels on the opposite side that the other wheels were on. You don't have to do that. You can use either side. The only reason I use the opposite side that it was previously is because there's no plastic washer here on this side. So what I did was I flipped it around, so that way the plastic washers that are glued to the board that held in the other wheels don't get in the way of these wheels. You can pry the plastic washers off if you want. This is just the simplest way to do it. Just flip it over. You've got pretty much everything screwed in hand tight as best it'll go. You don't want to overdo it. Even with the screws, when you're putting those in, don't overdo it if you're using a power tool. Hand tight is as good as you want to do. You don't want to overdo it, because then you'll just strip the holes that you're making. But let's test it out, see how the wheels work. So there you can see the old wheels. Hi, Allie. The old wheels, just garbage. Just get rid of them. Nice and smooth. No scratches on the floor. It's now 1,000,000 times better. And it can go in circles without scratching your floor. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the viewer who requested this video. This is actually really fun to make, because now I get to go give this to Scarlett's best friend, Marina, and she can enjoy one. Maybe they can ride together. Ooh, that's a good idea. That'd be cool to have 2 babies riding 2 bees side by side. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Comment down below if you've done anything like this to improve a child's toy. Let me know. Also, let me know in the comments what you want to see in my next video.